Prologue. It was late afternoon on October 22nd, 2019, in the town of Easton, Connecticut. Easton is a quaint New England town, home to just over 7,000 citizens and only a few businesses, the kind that make liberal use of the back in 10 minutes sign. In this mostly middle-class town, Sturbridge Road is made up of Brady Bunch-esque houses constructed in the 60s and 70s, some of which are well kept, and others that look like the inhabitants died in their homes years ago, and the bodies still have yet to be discovered. A high-end metallic white Lexus SUV pulls up next to a long, straight, steep driveway, weeds sprouting from the cracks as a result of decades of neglect. James Murphy, a man in his late 40s, puts the car in park and shuts off the engine while nostalgically gazing at the house at the end of the driveway. James's wife, Sabrina, puts her hand on his. She looks at James, then at their two late teenage children in the back seat. James exits the car, his gaze unbroken, and stands at the top of the driveway to get a better look. Giving James a moment, Sabrina follows him out, stands next to him, and rests her head on his shoulder. Trying her best to keep it together, she says somberly, "I don't think I can do this." "If I can do it, you can do it," James responds confidently and somewhat facetiously. James and Sabrina embrace, the kind of meaningful embrace made possible by a decades-long passionate and loving partnership. James spent the first 18 years of his life in his home on Sturbridge Road. This was his first visit in over 20 years, since his dad sold the house after his mom died. James needed this visit to strengthen the emotional connection to the stories he was about to share in the most difficult speech of his life.
A Mostly Magnificent Memoir. True Stories Dramatized and Somewhat Fictionalized. By Bennett. Narrated by the author, with Tracey Rooney. Chapter 1. Toxic Scripts. It was a typical evening in the Murphy household. The year was 1978. My father, Fred, a heavy-set man with dyed jet-black, greased-back hair, was sitting at the kitchen table.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?